This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 10 o'clock. This is Sally Johnson. Boris Johnson has announced he will not stand for the Conservative Party leadership. The former Prime Minister released a statement saying it simply would not be the thing to do. Mr Johnson said he had the backing of 102 MPs, which would have been enough to secure a place in the contest. But our political correspondent, Damien Grammaticus, explains that could not be verified.
We don't know that because he will never now have to put a nomination in and have those formally counted. So is Mr Johnson genuinely stating this and saying that he stepped back in the interests of the party and the country, or is this a sort of face-saving get out for him because he's seeing that he's not getting the numbers?
The only two declared candidates in the contest are Rishi Sunak and Penny Mordaunt. The former Chancellor has 147 confirmed backers, but Miss Mordaunt currently only has 24 MPs publicly supporting her. The Commons leader has until 2 p.m. tomorrow to secure pledges from another 76 to force a vote of Conservative Party members. The former Governor of the Bank of England, Lord King, has urged politicians to be honest about the scale of public spending cuts and tax rises needed to tackle inflation. He warned that the UK faced a more difficult era of austerity than the one following the 2008 financial crisis, and that people would face significantly higher taxes to fund public spending. Lord King said politicians from all parties needed to front up about the tough decisions ahead.
Public expenditure isn't going down. If anything, it will go up. Therefore, taxes will have to rise to fill the gap which is there at present. That doesn't make a very happy picture for the next few years, but what we need is a government that will actually tell us honestly there is a reduction in our national standard of living, and that means that all of us are going to have to share the burden. We can't just put all of it on our children and grandchildren.
Football. The Premier League leaders Arsenal have dropped points for only the second time this season, drawing 1-1 at Southampton. Leicester are out of the relegation zone after winning 4-0 at Wolves. City's manager, Brendan Rodgers, says the result could be a turning point for his side.
Of course, there's a psychological impact, and of course today the objective was get across the line. That was our feeling. We've been playing well. We should have more points than what we had. But all throughout the process up until this point, we've stayed calm and reinforced to the players and encouraged the players the quality. So now having that little bit of consistency, and it's been a really good week.
There were also wins for Newcastle, Aston Villa and Fulham. And it's been confirmed that David Tennant will return to the lead role for the next series of Doctor Who. The actor, who previously played the character between 2005 and 2010, will appear in 3 special episodes in 2023 before Ncuti Gatwa takes over. The weather: spells of showery rain across the UK throughout the night. Some may turn heavy and thundery, particularly in the south east. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 10.
BBC Radio 2 Unwinds with Angela Griffin.
Hello there and welcome to your stress-free zone. Whatever you've been doing, just take a breather with me, Angela Griffin. Tonight I've got music on the way from the exquisite songbird herself, Ava Cassidy, an orchestral number from those Britpoppers, Blur, and a low-tempo reggae groove from Norma Fraser. First up though, well, we couldn't start this week without paying tribute to the late great R&B singer Joy Sims, who recently passed away at the age of 63. So sad about that. I love Joy Sims. This is the song that propelled her into our lives. Keep dancing, Joyce. This is Come Into My Life.